Good evening, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue with reading Psalm. I'm going to read Psalm 39. I'm going to read it, Psalm 39. For the director music, for Jeduthun, a Psalm of David. I said, I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth, as long as the wicked are in my presence. But when I was silent and still, not even saying anything good, my anguish increased. My heart grew hot within me, and as I meditated, the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue. Show me, O Lord, my life's end, and the number of my days. Let me know how fleeting is my life. You have made my days a mere handbreadth. Each man's life is but a breath. Man is a mere phantom as he goes to and fro. He bustled about, but only in vain. He heaps up wealth, but knowing who will get it. Not knowing who will get it. But now, Lord, who do I look for? My hope is in you. Save me from all my transgressions. Do not make me the scorn of fools. I'm silent, I will not open my mouth. For you are the one who has done this. Remove your scourge from me. I am overcome by the blow of your hand. You rebuke and discipline men for their sin. You consume their wealth like a moth. Each man's but a breath. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Listen to my cry for help, but not deaf to my weeping. For I dwell with you as an alien, a stranger as all my fathers were. Look away from me that I may rejoice again. Before I depart, I'm no more. So this is Psalm 39. The tone in general is kind of blue, very little desperate sorrow. I can sense the sorrow or groaning, not just the desperate. Even I think it's stronger than desperate. Probably a little sorrow, groaning and moaning in pain. Not at ease. So far I read this is Psalm 39 from 1 to 39. I only recall probably one or two psalms with very high tone, happy, praise and joyful, or probably a couple of them with a flat tone, just not too excited, not too blue. But this is definitely is not one of those. Again, it's very anguish or desperate, and so I said it's for the director of music. I cannot imagine what kind of music goes with this. Probably it's very sad. I said I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth as long as the wicked are in my presence. Oh, by the way, for this Psalm 39, because at the beginning is I said, so pretty much all the paragraph was quoted. It's a quotation mark. So I said, and then quotation mark. So I watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I'll put muzzle on my mouth as long as the wicked are in my presence. I said I'm going to keep silence as long as the wicked presents. But while I was silent and still, not even saying anything good, my anguish increased. Even though I'm silent, I do not say anything good. I feel not at ease at all. I have to say it. My heart grew hot within me as I meditated, and the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue, and then I will speak again. It's like, okay, from this paragraph, and there one quotation mark, and then description, and then after this all the quotation mark in the quotation marks. So this is the said I did my I tried to keep silent, but my heart is burning. I did the meditation, and I spoke with my tongue. If I understand right, there's if somebody spoke their tongue, means probably it's just not fully conscious. Probably during the meditation, those things came up to the brain, and through the brain come out the tongue. If you recall the Old or New Testament, there are a lot of times mentioned spoke a different tongue or spoke out of tongue. I think this is probably one of the situations refers during the because it's so angry, so burning inside, and do the meditation, try to be still but cannot hold it. So then just spoke out from the really, we cannot say it subconsciously, but just from the heart, without any thinking, or just shoot all every word out. So probably that's the situation, but this is, again, we do not know when and at what circumstances he wrote this, but and now start the quotation mark. Show me, O Lord, my life's end and the number of my days. Let me know how fleeting is my life. You have made my days a mere handbreadth. The span of my years is nothing before you. So this means I do not know what happened to my life. You promised me to be the king. Probably this is before he became the king. I did not see that. Or you promised me something, but I did not see it, and my life is almost ended. So, and the handbreadth, which means from the end is coming, a severe stress and fear. Each man's life is but a breath. Man is mere phantom as he goes to and fro. So it's okay, because every man eventually will go to that stage or die or something. And then each man do the same, hustles about but only in vain, heaps up the wealth but not knowing who will get it. So this is a kind of nowadays, if people keep saying this, probably a little depressed or hopeless. Well, everybody is going to be going to that end. The day of ending will come to everyone, no matter, regardless of how much you have. That is the ultimate, the eventual path. So it's a little depressed or hopeless. But now, Lord, what do I look for? My hope is in you. So after these hopeless situations, then raise up again, get the confidence, get the strength to ask. My hope is in you, and to say it. My hope is in you. So look, this is the situation, but there's a but. Here's another but. It's the arguing with the God. My hope is in you. What do I look for? Because my hope is in you, but you're not answering me, or you did not show what you promised me. But now, save me from all my transgressions. Do not make me the scornfuls. Looks like another situation. A lot of people look down on him, mocking him, scoff on him, and because probably he did something in those people's eyes, it's called transgression, or did not please the people around him, so they scoff him. It happens to everybody, right? So this is so whenever in the life have this kind of situation, think about this. David was the king, the promised, the chosen one, have to deal this every day. Has to deal this every day. I was silent. I would not open my mouth, for you are the one who has done this. Oh, he did not blame anybody, but just arguing with the God directly. Oh, I'm not going to argue with them, because this is not from them, but from you. I only argue with you. What a faith. Remove your scourge from me. I am overcome by the blow of your hand. You rebuke and discipline men for their sin. You consume their wealth like a moth. Each man is but a breath. So this is probably the foundation of a lot of times, just the business is business. So I'm not going to talk to them, even though they mock me, they think I had done something wrong, but I just only talk to you. You're the one who, you discipline people, you consume their wealth, and everybody else is just nothing, just a breath. So this is a king's heart. I think they look around everybody. Even though they scoff him or scorn him or mocking him, but he thinks, I'm still superior than you are. I even do not bother to talk to you. I only talk to God. So, because each mind is just the breath. They are just the breath. We gain confidence by this way. We're the same, but in his mind, not the same. I am superior than you all. So each mind just the breath. I only talk to God. So this is it is something worth to think about it. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Listen to my cry for help, but not deaf to my weeping. So please, I am in this agony, very helpless, hopeless, and anguish, moaning for pain, groaning for the wound. Please help me. This is a prayer. For I dwell with you as an alien, a stranger, as all my fathers were. So this God is, according to this, it's not originally for them. They just I'm like an alien to you, a stranger, and all my fathers were. Look away from me that I may rejoice again. Before I depart, I'm no more. So this is a bargain. Okay, God, if you think we're alien to you, if you think we're not your chosen people, then look away from us. We're just wait for our own nature take the course to die. What a faith! So I think this is Psalm 39. I think it's a very interesting piece. I see the strength, the confidence, along with the audaciousness and the faith. So just argue with God. If you recall, Jacob had this kind of situation. If you do not bless me, I will not let you go. When the wrestling along the river. So this is a strong will. Comes with faith, and at the same time has to find the wisdom from inner wisdom to have this kind of thought and the mind. Okay, so this is Psalm 39, a little long, because this is a kind of long finishing one. Psalm 39, I see the helpless, and then turning around to do not argue with anyone, even though the situation was really unimaginable. The mockings, the scoff, and the false, and the foolish, and the trap, or whatever the schematic plot against him. He just talked to the God he believes directly, and even argue, if you think we're not your chosen people, then turn your face away from us. We'll just do our own. We'll depart and no more. So this is Psalm 39. I will stop here, and you can read it, interpret in your own way. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.